It's in the final duel between Jin Sakai and his uncle, Lord Shimura, where the story reaches its emotional peak. You see, Ghost of Tsushima is a story of transformation, the evolution of a man torn between tradition and survival. It is here that Ghost of Tsushima delivers its defining moment, a confrontation not just between two warriors, but between two ideologies. It's a scene charged with personal tragedy, generational conflict, and the weight of legacy.
Your parents will always be with you.
Yes, Uncle.
I will train you to become the strongest warrior Clan Sakai has ever known. I will raise you as my own son. Are you ready?
From the very beginning, Jin Sakai's journey is framed by his relationship with his uncle. Lord Shimura, as Jin's adoptive father figure, embodies the samurai code, strict adherence to honor, duty, and loyalty to the shogun. Throughout Jin's youth, Shimura drills into him the importance of living and dying by the samurai code. But as the Mongol invasion unfolds, it becomes clear that Tsushima cannot be saved through honor alone. The samurai code, while noble, is rigid, unable to adapt to the brutal reality of Khotun Khan's tactics. If you want to see the moment Jin embraced fear as a weapon, check out our previous Ghost of Tsushima video. Now, as Jin embraces stealth, sabotage, and fear as tools of war, he distances himself from the traditions of his uncle. The transformation into the Ghost is necessary for Tsushima's survival, but it comes at a cost. By the time the final duel arrives, the relationship between Jin and Shimura has fractured beyond repair. The shogun has branded Jin a traitor, and Shimura has been ordered to kill his nephew to preserve the samurai code. This duel isn't just a battle of swords, it's a battle of ideologies.
I will miss this.
So will I. The Shogun has declared you a traitor.
He ordered you to kill me.
The Ghost was an outlaw. He taught our people to defy their leaders.
To defend themselves.
With poison, a gift you gave to our enemy.
I had to stop you from throwing away our people's lives.
You have no honor.
And you are a slave to it.
You are my son. Now I must continue the line of Shimura without you. I must start a new family.
And my head is the cost.
Taking it is my punishment.
Shimura's words cut deep. To him, Jin's transformation into the Ghost is a betrayal of everything he taught his nephew. But to Jin, it's a necessary evolution, a choice to protect his people, even if it means forsaking the code that once defined him. The duel itself is framed like a traditional samurai film, evoking the melancholy beauty of classic works like Harakiri and The Last Samurai. The sun sets on Tsushima as uncle and nephew face each other. Their conflict, a tragic inevitability.
me with a warrior's death.
The player's choice at the end of the duel is the culmination of everything Ghost of Tsushima has been building toward. Do you uphold your uncle's wishes and grant him an honorable death, or do you spare him, condemning him to live with the shame of his failure? If the player chooses to kill Shimura, Jin fulfills the samurai code one last time. He grants his uncle a warrior's death, an act of respect, and in this case, even love. But it's a death that severs Jin's last tie to his old life.
I will make sure you are remembered as a great warrior, a wise leader, and a father.
Thank you, my son. Find me in the next life.
I will.
As he delivers the killing blow, Jin lets out a guttural scream, an expression of pure agony. It's a primal reaction to the realization that he has lost everything: his family, his honor, and his place in the world. Jin's scream is a breaking point. If the player spares Shimura, Jin fully rejects the samurai code. He allows his uncle to live, knowing that it will bring shame upon Shimura's name.
I have no honor.
But I will not kill my family. The ghost will be hunted for the rest of his days.
I know.
This choice cements Jin's transformation into the Ghost, a figure who operates outside the bounds of honor and tradition. It is in many ways the more compassionate choice, but it also ensures that Jin will be hunted by the Shogun for the rest of his life. You see, the Shogun sees Jin as a threat to the established order. The Ghost methods, stealth, deception, assassination, are dangerous precisely because they work. They expose the flaws in the samurai code and challenge the Shogun's authority. By sparing Shimura, Jin sends a message. He will not be bound by tradition. He will fight for Tsushima in his own way. And that makes him a dangerous symbol of rebellion, one that the Shogun cannot allow to exist.
If my uncle has said, hey, you have to kill yourself because you disobeyed the emperor, I would have said, all right, you're right. This is the only option I have as a samurai. And the fact that I fought him already, it's like I have to follow this through. Whatever this ghost is, I'm gonna follow it through, and that means doing what I want is for him to live.
Jin's journey ends in solitude. Whether Shimura lives or dies, Jin is left to wander Tsushima as a man without a home, without a family, without a code to guide him. He is both a hero and outlaw, savior and exile. The Ghost. The final duel is a defining moment of Jin Sakai's arc because it forces him and the player to confront what it truly means to be honorable. Is honor defined by adherence to tradition, or is it found in the choices we make to protect the people we love? In the end, Ghost of Tsushima leaves us with no easy answers. The tragedy of Jin Sakai is that he becomes a legend, but at the cost of everything he once held dear: his family, his honor, and his freedom. This is the legacy of Jin Sakai, not a samurai, not a traitor, but a ghost, born from necessity, but ultimately a lonely path. A character which is very similar to another favorite of mine, the Batman, which we will explore in the third and final episode of this series. The final duel wasn't where Jin's transformation into the ghost first began. If you haven't seen part 1, we explore the pivotal moment when Jin embraced fear as a weapon and what it meant for his path forward. If you've enjoyed the video, it truly helps if you like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to support us here at Cutscene Collective, where we explore the stories behind your favorite games. Let us know your thoughts below, and till the next one, be good to each other.